What is up, people? I am your favorite loser on YouTube, the Dino Gamer 556. And today, since 2025 is ending soon, I mean it's December, I'm going to do a ranking of every TV show and movie that I watched in 2025. Now, since I'm busy, as you could tell from my abysmal upload schedule, I really didn't have much time to watch stuff. But since I did have time to watch 5 shows and 2 movies, I will be able to explain them all to you guys for your wonderful ears to hear. So, let's start this 7 media ranking with Cobra Kai Season 5, and I'm not going to try to find clips for it, so you're going to be stuck with pictures. Anyway, I'm just going to be talking about all of Cobra Kai in general. I'm going to keep it short here. The reason why it's ranked last is although the show is enjoyable for the fights, the drama, specifically the teen drama, gets on my nerves. I hate it. It sucks. There's only one show that has, like, relationship, like, fighting that I actually think is entertaining, and that's because they're almost satire with how overblown it is. Anyway, I don't know. Cobra Kai Season 5, and just the entire show in general, was alright. The villain, Terry Silver, he was really good. But other than that, nothing really special here.
Double kill.
Number 6 is Only Murders in the Building. For all my murder mystery stans, yeah, this show's decent. It's about 2 old guys and, like, a 20-year-old or 30-year-old? I don't know. Going to solve mysteries in this big apartment building called the Arconia. It's decently funny, and the way the mystery is spread out is alright. In fact, season 3 of it was a musical based, and they actually had fully produced musical songs. One of the songs, which of the Pickwick Triplets did it, is a banger. Like, we added that to Spotify. Anyway, the show is pretty funny, but I'm just not that fond of live action. I prefer animation 100% more, just from how much more expressive it is. But the show is funny. Season 1 was actually peak, and because of that, Only Murders in the Building goes here.
I need iron blocks. Are there bricks?
Ooh, number 5 is the Minecraft movie. I'm talking about it 2 times in a row because I don't care if it's like 7 months old. I'm still going to talk about it. Anyway, the Minecraft movie is still peak, ironically. I made a video how I only like it in an ironic sense. It's like so bad, it's good to a point where I'm just like, okay, yeah, the characters are flat, the storyline sucks, the message is way too, like, face value, and the humor isn't actually funny, but I just don't care because it's the Minecraft movie. You're not supposed to take it seriously, therefore I'm not going to take it seriously. If this movie was actually trying to be, like, a serious movie, then I would care. But if you're going to say unalive, I'm just not going to take you seriously, so I'm going to take everything you say as a joke. Therefore, the movie is good. Now, the only reason why it's here is because I would be publicly executed if I put Minecraft movie in first, so it's going to go here in number 5th. But in a perfect world, the Minecraft movie would be number 1.
I like turtles.
So originally I was going to do a video on this, but then Nickelodeon copyright struck my video out of existence. The Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is pretty good. I watched it this year, and I love the Krang. Love the animation style, and the fight scenes are super good. The power of friendship thing was you know, where Leo's like, I know there's still good in you, something like that. But, like, other than that, the movie was really good. It had decent stakes. I feel like it could have been a bit longer. I feel like we could have seen a bit more of the apocalyptic part. But other than that, great. And the villain was peak. Like, the Krang is such an intimidating tour de force of a villain that if we were talking about villains who just ran off intimidation alone, well, this man absolutely clears if we're talking an intimidation ranking. The only villain that I could say is more intimidating than him would be, like, Bellows. Because, like, the Krang has aura, just utter aura, and I was supposed to talk about in a video that I was supposed to make months ago that never got around to making. Sorry for the other villain ranking. I'll make it eventually. Anyway, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is peak. Let's go on to number 3.
The giant enemy spider.
So this is the most recent show that I watched. Monster Musume. I don't know why I watched this. I'm 10 years late to this, but I remember one time on my birthday party this year, my friend was telling me about it, and I was like, okay, I'll watch this. 2 months pass, And now I finally start watching it. And honestly, it's actually peak. And for the reasons you wouldn't expect. So this anime is very freaky, okay? It is freaky, but the freak parts is not actually what makes the show good. The show is actually it's so over the top, it's almost like a parody of itself. And all the characters are actually super entertaining and enjoyable. It's just the crazy situations the main character, who by the way, I couldn't even tell you his name because I say his name in the show once. This man almost dies in nearly every single episode, so much to the point where they make an entire episode of the plot being this person thinks they're the Grim Reaper and they're here to kill the main character. And then he does a cliche thing where he says a bunch of things to jinx himself to show that he's not actually gonna die. He's like, oh, we'll split up to cover more ground. And then the one character B is like, no, that's jinx. You'll jinx yourself. You'll die. But then he doesn't die. And I'm like, okay, that's a good joke. Everything is so over the top in this show. The animation and characters are super expressive. And honestly, I just love it. The world building is great. The story, honestly, I was not too big on slice of life type stuff. I like big plots, big action. But frankly, after watching this, I don't mind just seeing the random misadventures of this guy as he is put through absolute terror from these monster girls. Absolute terror. Okay, these people cannot keep their hands off him. This man literally nearly dies in episode 1. He just nearly dies. Anyway, that's enough about that TV show, because if I try to put any more, video or footage of it in, this video is getting demonetized off the face of the planet.
Clock strikes 12. Midnight arrives. Cock your guns and sharpen your knives.
Alright, let's hope this doesn't copyright strike me off the face of the planet too. Hazbin Hotel Season 2 is also peak. I mean, what can I say there? I've been waiting for Season 2 since Season 1 came out. Specifically, the reason why it's so high up here is because this is the season of Vox. And since Vox is my favorite character in the entire show, not my favorite character of all time, that goes to South Park, J.D. Vance. Anyway, since Vox is goated and all of his songs are goated, I just had to put it up here. The V's, just in general, are super entertaining. The world building and the world itself is super endearing. The songs and soundtrack is banging as usual. It's even better than Season 1. The fights are better. The animation is better. Take everything you love about Season 1 and add it. And while I enjoy the characters and comedy of stuff like Monster Musume, the Minecraft movie... Okay, not the Minecraft movie. Although I enjoy the comedy of Monster Musume and the Minecraft movie more than Hazbin Hotel, I just can't not give Hazbin Hotel credit for how incredible they handled Vox as a character. Not only is he, just a power-hungry egomaniac, but he's all doing this because of his inferiority and insecurity complex about Alistair. He's going this far to prove that he is better than Alistair after how, honestly, horribly Alistair treated Vox. Vox did nothing wrong here, and Alistair just laughed in his face. Frankly, hey, flip you, Alistair, you suck. Anyway, I really enjoyed Season 2. It's great, and I can't wait to see what they do with Season 3. Can't wait to see what they do with Mr. iPad Vox now. Can't wait.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Okay, so number 1 was, even though this is technically a kid's show, and as you can tell, there's not many kid stuff here except for the Minecraft movie and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but Amphibia was just so good. Almost all the 3 main characters had something really interesting about them with their character arc. And Marcy, Sasha, they were all so incredibly well written. The core in Darcy was utterly peak. Keith David slays as King Andreas. The world building is some of the best world building I've seen in fiction other than Zenless Zone Zero. I just love Amphibia. It is absolutely amazing. I don't know if it's my favorite show of all time, but I can sure tell you it's up there. In fact, number 3, 1, 2, whatever, all 3 of those are up there for my favorite shows of all time. And at the end of the day, Amphibia is just so good. There's so many background characters that are so memorable, like Chuck with his tulips, absolute cinema. Wally with his accordion, absolute cinema. There's just so much to love about Amphibia, and I can't help but love it and cherish it. And that is why Amphibia is ranked as the #1 show I watched in 2025. Now, to clear some up, if people want to comment, no, I wasn't ranking shows that came out in 2025 or movies. I'm just ranking stuff I watched this year. Like, Amphibia did not come out in 2025. It came out like 2018. The Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie came out in like 2018. Only Murders in the Building, you know, that didn't come out in 2025, but I watched it in 2025. And Monster Musume is 10 years old, so like I said, it's shows I watched this year. If you want me to do this next year and do the shows I watched in 2026 ranking, then make sure to subscribe to the channel and maybe post some recommendations of other shows you think I would watch and you'd like to see me cover on the channel. Therefore, also, if it's a show that I haven't watched and you recommend it, no promises that I'll talk about it because I can really only talk about shows I've watched. And I'm not good at really getting into new shows, so, yeah. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe so the almighty algorithm recognizes my video and my channel as worthy of being put out there so I can pay the bills. Anyway, I am the Dino Gamer 556, and I will see you guys when I next post. Inevitably, sometime.
They want me to fight the chicken? Chicken jockey!